In Lakesh, boys, girls, and everyone in between, my name is Swami Satyanand, and this is Mayan Queens, a drag race recap show where I classify queens according to Dreamspell, the new Mayan calendar. It goes like this. Each queen has a power of one of 20 archetypes and a character of one of 13 totem animals. And all the archetypes and animals clash together to provide us insight on queen's art and drama. So, without further ado, let's start with Q, the queen on exposure today. So, what can we say about her? So, she's got the power of Hierophant. Who's the Hierophant? It's the person that holds the rituals, someone who is hosting events like weddings, funeral, who can hold something predictable, like a conversation, and also take a certain role in some events so they would happen, like a priest who brings the marriage together. So they're easy to understand. We don't have the exact example in the library of our queens yet, but her sisters, who are also Hierophants, are Sugarcane and Ginger Minch. So we have quite a competition over there, as somebody to compare to. So, they're all very relatable, expressive, friendly, might be good at acting, and we will see how Q uses her power there. But before we proceed, let's get into some of the details. So she's a Hierophant that acts like a wizard. So she also has this power of enchantment and self-awareness. So she's very present in the moment. She well at being detached and capture people's attention and direct it where she needs. And on the opposite side, her weak side is being unaware of her own actions, unaware of what she is doing, unable to reflect. So we will see how this power holds up to her, and we will judge her on these parameters. Also, let's talk about her totem animal, because this is lit. She's a peacock. We have some peacocks on the season, which is wonderful because peacock, is the one who opens up his tail. So this is the totem of power. This is the totem of confidence and being able to stand in the center of attention, capture everybody's attention, manipulate people's attention as well. So we'll see how this one is going. So this is very much about the shining and the perception. So on the strong side, she just confidently perceives the situation and handles it, but she is also her own worst enemy. She can be like, if she will get in your head and start spinning, she can she can make the situation explosive. So that's also kind of a spectrum that we're going to reflect on her during the season, as long as she lasts. And I do hope that she lasts for a long time. But, she's a seamstress. Seamstress get quite a few episodes in order to show the runways, unless she really thinks up. So the examples, hey, Ginger, we have the references right away going. What is going afterwards? Well, I would like to discuss this picture. So what do we have here? This is postmodernism at its finest. And this is a great example of a Hierophant, because this is very much about postmodern. She is very much about referencing. She's like a collage that is really hard to see herself behind these images, because her personality, what we connect with, what we see, is just a tool of expression for her. This is something that changes very much. So she will be like very multifaceted, very different, given different looks to us. I promise. This is that happened to me. This is very true. This is very real, and this is the strong side of the Hierophants. They are very ordinary people, and they're very relatable. They're really simple. Some might call them basic, but it's not true. Some might call them shallow, which is not true at all. They really have like grand visions and grand perceptions. But this is like, it's really easy to get Hierophants. So I'm really happy to get another one on the show, because that might get really fun and colorful. But we'll see how it goes. Also, the runway. This is a very good example of like what happens to her. First, the change from green to black, very different mug, different kind of picture, different kind of personality, hard to recognize the person. And it's also the whole idea of black, that this is just bland, simple, pale. And then it just, boom, bursts into all the spectrum of colors. This is about the white archetypes. As you remember, the picture of the archetype, it was white, and white is all the colors brought together, different from not the red, not the blue, not the yellow, all of it. And it combines as all of it. And I can be this, I can be that, I can give you this, and I can give you that. And it doesn't mean that I don't have the personality. It means I am the one who uses this personality to express my vision and my feelings and myself. So that might be a bit of a problem, maybe, for her. But Michelle, she gets it. She gets it, and and I also, if we're talking about Michelle, I expect some really good feedback for her for Q from her, if she will need any, because she's good. She's good. She's fun. Talking about the challenge, this is the example of her playing her strong side. She is expressive. She works with the face. She is silly, and this, very understandable what she does. And it doesn't mean that somebody did it, and she's not the first one doing that. But her skill level is just perfect for this kind of challenge, and she does it so well. She makes it work with a lot of different little situation, and it's still fun and entertaining and not too much. So applause to that. So that's it. That's it on Q. I hope you were interested. There's a link in the description to my website where you can check out your own archetype. And if you will have any further questions or want to have a private reading with me, you're welcome. So see you at the Mayan Queens, and goodbye.